Cool. Alright, so it is 22:21 p.m. It is Wednesday evening, and I'm in the TV show review for Max Steel from 2013 to 2017. And that includes the movies and all that shit. So, ugh. I found this shit on where was it? Amazon Prime, actually. I was like, ha! New Max Steel! Because I watched that shit when it was on Netflix. And I thought to myself, fuck it, I'll rewatch the series. Well, the series ain't available on Amazon or Netflix. But the movies were, which was strange. So I'm like, okay, cool. Then I started watching them out of order, and I was like, wait a minute, what's the chrono order for it? So I found that and started with it on YouTube and then graduated back to Amazon. So all of them were phenomenal. I loved them. They were so good. Designs were great. So, finished Max Steel Turbo Warriors, and that brings an end to the entire Max Steel series. It's a great reboot series, by the way. I haven't watched the original from 2000, though, because I haven't found it, so. Terrarax is an interesting villain, though not as dark as Machino, Morphos, or Professor Mortem. Truth. Oh, man. All the villains in the series have their dark factors, making their uniqueness stick out. Also true. I love the shit out of all the villains in Max Steel. Like, they have a lot of creative spunk to them, and they really, it's amazing. I love it. Best villain would be Mortem next to the Elementors. That's true. Like, Mortem, what the fuck was his thing called? I forget his fucking movie. I think it was Fusion Tech. Yeah, it was Fusion Tech, I think. But yeah, Mortem, Jesus Christ, that was dark. I mean, dark. I liked it. And the Elementors, they're like the easy mainstay villain, honestly. And they really hold their own against him, and I like that a lot. Sucks they wrote off Max's dad like he didn't matter. Oh yeah, that sucked ass. Like, he was relevant from season 2 through Morphos. And then he just disappeared. Great. Fucking happens. For a 4-year run, the show really went out with creativity. Yeah, it did. Definitely went all out with creativity. Max's green turbo energy and his various modes with blue energy truly kept me captivated. Yes. I love all them modes. They're all unique, and it's so much fun. I liked it a lot. I wish they'd explained how he got Hammer Claw mode, though. Yeah, that didn't get any explanation whatsoever. I really want to get some of the toys, but they're tricky to track down. Yes. Oh my god. Like, some of the toys they have, I found a few of them, but not all of them. So, yeah, there's one I wanted for, who was that? Morphos. I found a prototype of it on eBay, but it's like 200. I'm not paying 200 for a prototype. Fuck that. Not everyone got character evolution, which is kind of irking. Yeah, truth. I hate that shit. Berto, Max's mom. I forget everybody else's names, but yeah, all the secondary characters. No evolution with them. Pissed me off. Extroyer is probably the most underrated villain with his premise. Yeah, definitely. I like him. He was good and deadly, but definitely underrated. The way N-Tech and Team Turbo fall back from being beaten harkens back to Beast Machine's Transformers. Yes, I like that. Because there's a lot that I like that whole setup where, the heroes fall back more versus triumphing in like one go. That's dumb. Terrax's design is an homage to Megabyte from Reboot. Yes. Oh yes. Like, if you look at his design and then you look at Megabyte, there's a lot of similarities, but not. There's some, but not many. But you can really tell that's where they got his inspiration from. Berto deserved more love. Oh yes, he was the tech genius. He didn't get any kind. He needed more love. Shit. All the plot twists during the first 2 seasons really shaped it up nicely. Definitely, it was a great build up to the Ultralink War. Oh my god. I'd forgotten I watched it back then. Because, like I've said in numerous vids when I do my reviews, I watched a lot of shit over the years. So I tend to forget a lot of fucking plot points and shows I've watched and movies I watched until I come back across it on my memories and I'm like, oh, I did watch this. I haven't watched the OG Max Steel because I haven't felt like it, and I have to find it first. Yeah. It's on, I know it's on Kim Cartoon. I'll be able to find it on there, but I just haven't really felt like watching it. And the last time I watched it was probably 21 years ago. And I remember that was exactly 7 years after Reboot dropped. 7 or 8 years after Reboot dropped in 93 or 94. Fuck, lost my lighting. That's better. Yeah, it was back when CGI was still in its infancy, and then everything went CGI in 2000. And up and they were like, "Hi, how you doing?" Barely any facial, barely any mouth ticks and shit. So that was exciting. And they had that slow fade out too. That was awesome. Who was the best character out of the series? Morphos. That boy is an unstoppable fucking tank of an enemy. And the protocol for him really makes him like a top card fighter, literally, with how he can just absorb others' abilities and combine shit into his own DNA. That's amazing. I love it. What's my favorite turbo mode? Cannon. I love that. That was so badass when it was first introduced. I forget what, I think it was season 2. But yeah, I like that mode. That was awesome. And then the cannon spiker, that was even cooler. I also wish they had explained more on the fusion modes. Yeah, they introduced a lot of new shit later in the seasons because the movies are considered seasons. Don't know why. Yeah, if they'd explained more on the fusion modes, it would be nice. I also wish they'd oh yeah, that alone could have been 2 seasons worth. Yeah, easily 2 seasons worth. I mean, Christ. Lloyd Goldfine, Mattel, and Disney XD did a fabulous job with the show. They really did, and I loved the shit out of it. Overall, Max Steel is a solid 8-9 out of 10. They really went all out. The best part about it was... what was the best part? The animation uptick. Or not uptick, redesign. That was nice. Ugh. Much, much better. Whew. Laptop heavy. Yeah, the original animation team for Disney XD, it was nice, but when they went with, I think it was Arc Productions, when I last checked it the other day, yeah, they did a hell of a lot better with the animation, CGI and all that. And I know I said I hate CGI, but it's a love-hate deal. I love my 2D animation, but I will definitely, I enjoy 2D a lot, but I also happen to enjoy CGI as well. So the way they did the 3D animation really made it better. It was a lot cleaner, a lot smoother, and definitely just a lot cleaner. Hell of a lot cleaner. And as far as last I checked on that, the series is on an indefinite hiatus, so I don't think Max Steel's coming back anytime soon. If it does, it'll be a whole new setup and stuff. Probably new animators and shit, so who knows. But yeah, so I enjoyed the shit out of Max Steel. It was really good. That was one of my favorite shows from 2010s, easily. Highly underrated and definitely deserves a lot more love, for sure. So if you enjoyed Max Steel when it came out, I didn't watch it on Disney XD. I waited till it was over and on Netflix because I didn't really know about it being on Disney XD at the time. But when I found it on Netflix back then, I just binged it and was like, "It's so fucking good." And I thought it was over after Makino was dead. No, I did. I thought it was over, and then there was like, "Oh, there's the Wrath of Makino." I'm like, okay. And that was dark. Like all the movies like amped up the darkness from Makino to Morphos to Mortem. And I was like, damn. And then Mortem literally takes the crown for being the darkest in design, story, and just overall setup. Like that was the best fucking one out of all of them. I loved it. I wish I could find some toys of him. Ugh. But who knows? But yeah. At least the show's way better than that piece of shit movie they put out. God, what a dumpster fire that was. What was the biggest downside of that? I had to wait, I think, 80 minutes for him to say "Go Turbo." Oh God, that was so horrible. And then Andy Garcia, God love him, legend in the business, is in the movie. I'm like, are you shitting me? He got wasted as talent in that movie. Oh man, so bad. Mm-mm-mm. And then the only thing I wanted to see was like the last 5 minutes of the film because I couldn't see what the fuck the display was because I watched it on YouTube before the copyright strikes came in hardcore. And I found it at the library, rented it, watched the 5 minutes, like, oh, that's what it was. So, yeah, if you enjoyed Max Steel, you'll definitely enjoy this again. The movies are on Amazon Prime in the US, but you can also watch them on Kim Cartoon. The movies that are on Prime are what were they? Turbo. I'm trying to remember. Ow, fuck, that hurt. I think it was yeah, all the Turbo films are on here. Yeah, all the Turbo films are on here. Go search. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Team Turbo, Fusion Tech, Turbo Warriors, Turbocharged, and that's it. They got the movie and then they got the series, but series ain't on there yet. So I don't know wherever. If you didn't enjoy Max Steel, if you don't like Disney XD, if you don't like Mattel, if you don't like Lloyd Goldfine, well, that ain't for you. Cast was great, story was great. If you don't enjoy any of that, you won't enjoy this at all, and you will be a sad motherfucker for trying to watch it. But if you do like that kind of sci-fi for kids, that's got the adult themes to it, like mid-grade adult themes, you'll enjoy it. I want to give it a higher rating, but man, if they hadn't skimmed on character evolution with the everybody, damn. Because I'm a whore for character evolution. I love that shit. It's good stuff. It's helpful. It's what makes you enjoy something, you know? But, oh well. It is what it is. So, that's what I got. I'm going to get off here and chill for the rest of the night, because, ain't much else to do. So, until next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.